This week, we hit the road right outside of Las Vegas to a popular recreation area called Jean Dry Lakes to disperse camp for the first time, visit Pioneer Saloon, and watch the moon rise over camp. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are doing some dispersed camping really close to Vegas. We're about 30 minutes away, and we're going to be camping in a pretty popular designated dispersed campsite over at Jean Lake. It's essentially a dry lake bed that is gigantic, and it's perfect for large rigs, small rigs, tons of people. We've never camped out there before, so we're gonna go check it out tonight. But before we get out there, we figured while we're in the area, we might as well go swing by Good Springs, Nevada, and check out Pioneer Saloon. Hi. You ready to go into the Pioneer Saloon, Rio? Let's go get your little cooling buff on so you don't get overheated while we're out here. So we have this little buff like this where you can put some water on it, help keep the dog cool. Oh. Okay. For those who haven't been to Pioneer Saloon before, it's about a 20-minute drive outside of Vegas and is one of the oldest bars in the area. Located in Good Springs, Nevada, Pioneer Saloon is rich in Wild West history and is a great place to stop in for a drink and a burger. The patio is dog-friendly, and they usually have live music on the weekends. Drove a little bit farther into the lake bed just to get away from the main road, and here we are. It's like we're on a different planet out here. So this whole area is like the Jean recreational area or something like that. But sun is setting, so let's go ahead and get camp all set up. We're pretty much gonna call this home for the night. I tried to find a spot that was close to some brush, at least. All right, guys, we stripped all the sheets, so we're gonna put all these back on. I do have some new sheets coming for the 2-inch Overland soft goods. I'm still waiting for them to get here, though. Hopefully they'll get here by the time we do our Colorado trip, but we'll see. All right, so after some finagling, got the sheets on, freshly laundered sheets, ready for the dog to mess right up. Thanks, honey buns. Sun setting. Got camp put together pretty quick, and we're just gonna relax tonight, guys. Since we had that burger over at Pioneer Saloon, that's pretty much our dinner tonight. So we're just gonna be chilling out, Maybe we'll have a little bit of ramen later, some bulldog ramen, which I've seen online a lot, so I'm very curious. So if we get hungry in a couple hours, we'll probably break into some of that. But otherwise, we're just gonna light a fire and hang out for the night.
Tortilla at your man.
And just so you guys know, you can actually drive around with the Boxio pretty much all plumbed in. So this back area for the water, there's just one hose that goes inward to grab the water, and then the other hose is what puts in the air to create that seal and that pressure so that the faucet runs. And then that just is open for the gray water tank there. So I'm just gonna close this guy up. There you go. This back flap is really just put together with some tie down points, to be honest. So I just need to retie this on here, zip tie this thing together. But there you go. We're probably gonna put a mirror right here too, just to if we are brushing our teeth or getting ready in the morning, got a mirror that we can look at, make sure we're looking good. And for breakfast, we're actually going to be making some breakfast fried rice on the Tembo Tescados. All right, guys, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the moon rising, but it's happening right now. This is so crazy. It looks like a plane, but it looks like it's fog. It's like foggy around it, but at the same time, it's pretty clear out here right now. Real kid. Real, what are you wearing? Rio, it's fine. We got some folks putting off some fireworks. Dog's freaking out, but she's fine. How are you? We're trying out these carbonara noodles. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is the first time I'm having the bulldog ramen, and holy crap. I put too much of the spice in there and it is burning. Flavor is super good, but I just put too much of the hot on there. Good girl. Rio, put your collar on. Put it on, Rio. Whoops. Well, we had the Boxio tent open, but this dry lake bed gets a little windy, so we had to take it down. Yeah, look at that. Thanks, Rio. This dry lake bed dirt is gets on everything, so we're gonna spray everyone down, including this dog.
Rio.
What are you doing? Yeah. Hey, get off there! We've been using the Boxio. We'll let you guys know here in a moment how we've been liking it. Oh no. It's getting windy around here, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but good morning.
Rio, you want breakfast?
Wanted to get up a little bit early today and make the breakfast fried rice before the sun started coming after us. It's about to peek over the truck. We probably got, I don't know, 30 minutes left of some shade behind the GFC. This breakfast fried rice, so good. So I ended up putting pretty much just a bunch of different leftover vegetables we had at the house. So I got some peppers in there. We get some onions, Spam, obviously. I did put some Thai chili peppers, which definitely makes it just like one or two. If you're not a big spice fan, this is probably like a mild. It's really not too spicy right now. Because that bulldog last night, that ramen, holy crap, that was real spicy, and had to use the bathroom real early this morning. But it was really good. The flavor was really good. We had a little bit of an accident with the Boxio last night. I completely forgot to take off the stopper on it, and Carly ended up using it. So luckily though, the Boxio, the whole box is completely waterproof, so nothing spilt out of it. So we just needed to, pour stuff out and clean things up. But still, for the construction of it, it's very well made. Boxio is from Germany, so all of the construction for the sink and the toilet everything's been really solid thus far. The only gripe I have is probably the flap on top. I'm gonna probably put like maybe some zip ties or something to keep the flap on, because right now all of the knots that I've been putting on have not been staying. They've been wearing out after a couple uses, so I'll probably end up just putting some zip ties on them. But other than that, I mean, the quality of these things, they're very unassuming, but they've been performing really well thus far, so we're pretty stoked about them. If you guys have never heard of Jean Dry Lake Bed, this is a pretty popular spot, I think, right outside of Las Vegas for people to camp. You can get all different sorts of vehicle sizes out here, from super big rigs that'll be able to fit out here. You'll be able to find a spot to, you know, tent camping, anything really. The only kicker with it is, since it is such a popular spot, it's close to town. We did get some, you know, some people coming through last night with some bonfires. They're playing loud music, which, you know, is fine. They didn't stay out here for very long. They just kind of set up a bonfire. A couple people were putting off fireworks and stuff, but I mean, what do you expect when you're this close to town? This is kind of like the backyard of Las Vegas, recreationally wise. So it makes sense. Exactly what I'm talking about. This like the lid is only held on by a string, so you got to tie a really good knot to get things situated, but I'm just gonna zip tie it. The whole one string thing to connect this makes no sense to me. You cannot be in the middle of the road, bro. You are in danger here. Guys, getting the truck washed down. The Jean Lake Bed is pretty like dusty, so getting everything kind of wiped down. Also, every time we use the Boxio toilet, we're also Lysoling it, letting it dry out completely, and just sanitizing everything after pretty much every time we use it. That way things just kind of stay nice and tidy. Same with the sink here. You can actually let some of that pressure go inside the tank, but essentially just let everything dry after we're done using it, and then wipe it all down. Then it'll be ready for the next.